Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a gain of 1 there.
Let's get it. Okay. Man, how the fuck is he tired? That nigga do half days the whole year. He's still tired. Both of them. I don't know why they wouldn't at the very least turn that shit down. That's gonna decide playoff games. He gonna fuck around and get a couple carries, and then they go take him out the game for the rest of the game.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's gonna get his chances.
That shit just broke me.
Nice yardage on that one.
Athletes, top-notch athletes can't even what you call that shit, practice.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Always so many storylines when you're playing January football. And, Charles, you talk about this offense, their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor and specifically his comments and his confidence at the press conference where he really all but guaranteed a victory.
Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback because you don't normally see.
He just ran his ass over. Ever since they show that shit again. Look at that shit. I had an easy first down. I ran his ass over.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that
did we get the pick? I thought we got the pick off the rebound.
So go only as incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in ball.
Hold on, can I challenge that shit? Man, I'm challenging that shit. I'm challenging that shit. I hate they can't let us see the replay. He got that motherfucker off the rebound. He got defeated. That was a pick. I hate they don't let you see the replay.
Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Man, I ain't even get the pick. What's this?
Completion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Gaskin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. Back deep here, Andre Roberts.
His slow ass be getting some nice returns, though. I give him that.
On the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Oh, why they gave us sideline animation? That'd have been a touchdown.
And not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy.
49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
You didn't pick him up fullback. He was right in front of you.
Gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Whoa.
Incomplete there.
That was a terrible pass. Where was he throwing?
These receivers if we're in man coverage, because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That was
terrible.
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Damn. How the fuck did you misfire that bad?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Herbert. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line.
Man,
5 yards
I
that
forgot.
time.
Can I go for it?
But now they're looking at a
Is it 4th and 3?
situation.
Nah, I don't remember. I just kicked the field goal. I can't remember this fucking 4th down rule. I don't know if it's 4th and 3, 4th and 2 of it, or do it got to be 4th and inches, 4th and 1? I don't know. Fuck it. I kick it.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Room to run for Gaskin. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll run now with Gaskin, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
8 yards to go on second down. Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Good way to get that off quick. He swim. He came off that edge so fast. What the fuck?
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Come on, line.
The clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
My good. Herbert, what's going on with you?
Shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Why is your throw so inaccurate?
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I just do not know this playbook. I don't know what to pick.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert.
That's pass interference. He grabbed at shoulder. He's coming out the backfield. Seeing that shit.
The call that's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And complete right side to Cook. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms.
100 yards
when you get a
back.
quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st down. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I know I can go for it on 4th and 2. I'm not sure about 4th and 3, but I know I can do 4th and 2.
They snap it to Herbert. A hit as he throws, and this
Man, what's up with y'all just letting these motherfuckers? They must know how to do something when I'm under center like that. Because they is not blocking. Straight up, they're not even blocking. They're just getting free runs. Okay, that's how they want to play it.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing.
Oh, that's into
yeah, it's on now. That's how y'all want to play it.
By Michael Davis.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good. Pulling little stunts out.
Herbert on 1st down now.
That's Keenan, baby.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
What's up, Tink?
And a good quarterback.
People don't know about Keenan.
Coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only
why?
So maybe
why? I didn't try to lob it. I was supposed to catch him in stride.
Denver, they lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Herbert just beat the play clock. Flushed out right.
Man, I had a touchdown egg, but I just didn't know how he was going to run that route. I didn't trust it.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it?
I didn't want to hear him throw it inaccurate right to one of his plays.
Expect them attack right here on this play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Eckler again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. On the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's got room. And he's going to be around the 45-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him? Either
I should have known the screen was coming.
Linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And a minimal
I know
gain
he
here.
kind of scared to throw. I should have known that screen was coming. He finna try to test deep like that.
2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Go get him, Sir James.
Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, he caught that shit?
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. To return is Roberts. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Everybody was covered on that.
Damn,
breakaway.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be out.
Good blocking. Good run, that.
76 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield,
oh, fuck, wrong play.
Running game, without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
Yeah, we.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Not sure.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag routes.
Maybe I should have used it.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert.
Keenan.
Complete.
How you drop that on me?
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit. Just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
He just took too long to get into that route. He was so. That's the only problem with these receivers. Most of them slow.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That's a hell of a punt.
Here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
As well let the quarterback run out the punt. You didn't even try to score.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
Oh, my goodness. He got so lucky right there. That was a pick. He lucky. I don't know, he clicked on and did some bullshit. And my man did a dive. That was a pick. Look, that was a pick. What was my man waiting on? Go get it from the gate.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 38, Tua. And he completes it to Wilson.
Man, I was switching. They called Hike and me blitzing. I would have been right there to pick that shit.
What they talked about at halftime, whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans.
He's been talking about that type of adjustments.
I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
He'll take this down inside
with the Madden animations.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd down at 5. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play at any spot on the field.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Looking to pass. Tua.
Nah, sir. You ain't gonna scream me again. I was Sir James out there.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good.
I ain't gonna let you scream me again.
It's 10-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping
Stay
on the
slow
sidelines,
ass
right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
CPU made a hell of a diving tackle, boy. Because he was gone. We blocked that shit.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They can't stop you, Eck.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert off of play action. Eluding the pressure right. They find his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side.
Oh, why did he do that? Hesitation.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown. Jalen Guyton, 33 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Oh, he finally made a couple throws. Here we go, ass was. Come on, man. My best line to get hurt on the field goal. Extra point attempt. Oh, man. What these injuries on? Shit, 80.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone.
I'm tackling him back, my dude. Come and snatch the foot. Yeah, you just return later and fuck around and get hurt for the remainder of the game. I don't want that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for touchdown.
Darwin, Sir James, boy. Sir James be on it.
Makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to tap this forward on the
Sir James. he tried to run a twin special.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after
now Sir James, wait, why he blinking?
NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tua.
Oh, I'm about to say they about to let him catch it off the tip.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Miami. Here now, Roberts.
This slow ass dude.
Now it appears they're gonna get whistles to stop a man down.
It threw me off. I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised he punted.
We come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Going deep here for Allen.
Keenan.
Keenan.
Damn, you had got hurt? The fuck?
One of the good things
I didn't even
about
see you
in
get
his
hurt.
direction, he usually has the size advantage on those two-man catches.
And what I like about his game is that he carries himself at his full height. He understands it's an advantage and uses it at every opportunity.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Easy, Keenan.
For the Charger touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone.
Ooh.
It's on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will take over at the
Damn.
24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
He laid his ass out.
Running on first down, Eckler. They're going
Gotta hold that block.
Play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles. Another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
It was a good game, though. The score don't represent the game. It was a good
Following
game.
the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fell apart in the 4th.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so
we tried to get us another one.
And they are, to be frank, in desperation
we tried to get us another one.
With a 1st and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Another run with Gaskin, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them.
Yeah.
Marked that down for a win in the
like
defensive column.
Fucking
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Going deep here for Parker.
Ah, come on, MD.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
We had 88 yards.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And just about
nah, boy, I'm gonna try to build up, Murray. I'm gonna try. I ain't good with building up linebackers like you, but I'm gonna try.
Yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the give, this is Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher.
Good shit, Chargers. I ain't even had